Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the GROW program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Thank you for growing with me. I am really, really grateful. My heart overflows with gratefulness. And the now here in the penthouse, I like to be back here where I can see the beautiful view because I always have like going outside. I always love being outside. Outside, nature, God's beauty is my inspiration, and that's what I look to. Oppression is around us. Sad news every day, loss of life. I'm very sad to hear of another legend. I mean, legends die every day. All legends aren't famous, but we are all legends. We have a purpose-driven life. We're here for a reason. You may not think so, because I didn't think so. But God told me, grow. I get so excited, I lose my voice. I'm telling you, this only time this happened, and I'm very serious, is when I'm on the podcast. When I'm on the telephone, when I'm talking on the telephone, I don't lose my voice. But here, now, it's all right. It's all good in God. It's coming. It's like it's coming and going. And I just give God the praise regardless. Because one thing I'm going to tell you is I'm going to be real with you, honey. Everything is 100 in God. I got to tell you that. And I got to be real because it ain't no future in your fronting. His truth is marching on. God's truth is love. And therein lies the light to drive out the darkness. There it is right there. So I'm sowing the seeds of love everywhere. And I just want to say a sweet shout out to beloved Canada. I love you, Canada. You have some of the most beautiful views. Please take advantage of it. Please pause on this highway of life, this journey that we on, and look at your beautiful views around you. And then I want you to do something else, Canada and the world. I want you to stop by a mirror and look at that beautiful view in front of you. And in front of that beautiful view in front of you, I want you to say, I love you. I want you to say, I love you to that beautiful view in front of you that happens to be you. Love you, honey. Hold on to the keys of your happiness. See, this is what I realize. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I got to speak for me, honey. I got to. This is what I realized, that the times that I got married, the times that I tried it, we were supposed to come together as one. And he knew this. Now we supposed to come together as one. That means we got to do right. He knew this. Why was I the only one that knew that? In the times that I got married. The only one that was different was that first one. I chalked that up on my side. Because, see, he had a mouth on him, and I didn't know how to be quiet. When he said something, there it went, like tag team. It was my turn, and it just kept, we wouldn't quit. We just kept back and forth, back and forth. But see, when he say something, don't always mean you got to say something, and vice versa. Let him have the last word, honey. See, look. When you argue with a fool, what does that make you? realize that now. It was two fools arguing. I'm trying to tell him, no, you didn't say that. He trying to tell me, yes, I did. And you a liar. And you this and you that. What a fool believes. Only to go and cheat and run and chase skirts. His second job. That's what he did. Made me think I was crazy. Who do that? Just deliberately. Try to make somebody think that they're crazy. And I walked around to the mental hospital and stood there and was about to walk in. Just maybe, I just want to tell you, hey, is 2 + 2 still 4? I just want to check with you, because he said ain't over here. He on some other stuff. He over here telling me that he said something that he didn't say, and mixing stuff around and spinning his merry-go-round, and got me feeling like Looney Tunes. Got me feeling like how he felt when he used to walk up out that casino after losing all his money. Looking at them machines. Them machines doing all them Looney Tune characters. They up there just, I'm telling you, I had to stop. I mean, he walking and running, ripping and running from this machine to that machine. He see somebody get up, run over there. I mean, he was on one. I know them security people looking at us laughing, but honey, look, I had to stop. I had to pause for a sec, because look, these machines were doing so many different things, honey. Look, I ain't never seen nothing like, you ain't got to put no money in there. It's going to put on a show anyway, and tell you what may happen. There go your dreams. And so, a couple times when he ripping and running, trying to run them, come on, hollering at me, he up there running back and forth to this machine, that machine, running over there, trying to chasing his dream. And I'm looking at him, I'm trying to keep up with him. I'm ducking and dodging, running around folks, getting around, cause that's how he was in there. He was like a kid in the candy store. He didn't know which machine to go to. But look, these machines were doing different things, honey. And I'm standing in front of this machine, and I'm just fascinated. These cartoon characters everywhere you look, Looney Tunes, cartoon characters. You just think you're in the loony world. And I love cartoons. I do. I love cartoons, but I ain't no little girl. But look, and I'm standing there, and I'm looking, at these machines doing all this stuff. And so I put $1 in. I want to see what you're going to do with what. Come on. Where you at? Because see this fool, and I already told him, this ain't what you talking about ain't going to work. You can try it out. Nothing beats a failure but a try. He owed $20,000 in child support, but he still think that because I'm sitting at the machine playing with him, we taking turns, well, you on the machine. These people got cameras. They see what we doing. I'm trying to tell him this, but he didn't want to listen to me. He wanted me to sit there with him at the machine. So I could never even go over here and sit and put $1 in if I want to. Or here he come. Honey, next thing you know, the machine and did some different things, spun around, put on a show. Oh, wow, look at this. Building up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody looking. You lost. What? All of that for nothing, and you ain't gonna give me nothing. I had to watch your show, and I don't get nothing for y'all. And gave you so I paid you for a show. That's what you doing. You paying these machines for these cartoons, these cartoon characters, these Looney Tunes. Then you walk up out of there feeling loony, feeling crazy. You lost all your money, feeling crazy. You all you can think of bling bling ring ring. You think you gonna win. That you just what happened. I was on the road. I was doing good. I remember I got that 100. I won that 100, and I don't know what happened after that. I shouldn't have put that 100 back in there. I should have kept on going. See, because I said I was only going to play 20. See, stuff like that. And that's a Looney Tune story right there. That's loony. See, because you're going to go tell somebody that, and they're going to laugh. Glory be to God. See, it ain't no hope in the boat, Your dreams going to go afloat, and your money too. What's that? I didn't say it. I'm just repeating it. A fool and his money is soon departed. But then, you got some good fools who depart with their money for the world, Good fools. We good fools. Praying it forward for God in love. Well, I know I am. you know, because God is watching us from a distance, his eye is on the sparrow. God, kings and queens, is our hope for tomorrow. Switzerland, do you understand what I'm saying, Spain? Let's rise and overcome. Let's become united, United States. Let's make the world great. Love, peace, and soul all over the world. If we be the change, then we can change the world. It all begins with us. It all starts with us. Put your hope, faith, and trust in the Lord. God is love. God is love. You remember over at the lighthouse? It'd be a whole lot of traffic all the time. See, around this time, you just keep hearing constant traffic. It's busy. It was busy at the lighthouse. But that was a journey. Being next to the highway of life. Right there. And it wasn't even no highway. They just treated it like it was. It's just a regular old road. And see, just like you trying to journey. It ain't no highway, what you own. See, we out there ripping and running and trying to get and trying to have it. And we treating life like a highway. Some folks running folks down, won't even let folks turn right. Won't let folks turn left. You can't even go the speed limit. They running all up on your tail. Well, go around and all. They don't want to do that. Just want to run you down. See, so you can speed up and the police can get you. A fool and his money are soon departed. Honey, let them go around. Stay in your lane. Don't be so quick to change lanes. Slow your roll. Stop at the stop sign. Don't do the California roll. I did it. I used to do it. Yeah, California roll. Before I became a driver. And that became ingrained in my brain. Defensive driving. So I took that home with me. Defensive living. I live with that every day, daily, trying to grow to be. My greatness in God, trying to rise. Give me the side. I love you. Pray it forward. Take the rain that come and grow, boo. I'm here to tell you we growing on in God for the breakthrough. We've been on a journey. We've been on a journey, honey. We've been on a journey over here. Now, we over here in the penthouse, where it's so peaceful at, honey. I started recording last night. It was just so peaceful. I said, it was so peaceful. I just wanted you to hear the peace. Now, the world is starting to wake up, and we're starting to hear a little more coming around. Oppression is all around. It's everywhere. You could just be playing a little fun game there that you think is going to end all in fun. And it ends with one lost one. Another one of our legends. Gone. Take off, then took off. Gone on to glory. To God. The soul he giveth. To be upon the world. To make this impact with his music. Fell by oppression. Evil and hate. But what we need to do is look within ourselves what we were born with. Spirit love. And then look over at our tomorrow. You heard the other day the baby playing and singing. her hope. Our children are our future. They're our hope for tomorrow. They are the reason that I grow. Where I had once turned and threw the towel in, I was done too. I was done in, and I had done me in. God said no, grow. God told me to turn right back around and grow. And now look how God has blessed me. Over the last 2 years that I have been documenting this journey, the one thing that I can demonstrate to you throughout all of this is revelation to confirmation. From a haunted house to you. I began the podcast in the haunted house. And it has been a journey ever since. When I began, I had no idea I'd be going to Africa. I had no idea I'd be divorced. I had no idea I'd wind up homeless. I had no idea I'd deal with discrimination, face hate, judgment, oppression, and understanding that I still had to rise through it, even as it was coming at me like daggers in the lighthouse. Oppression, living next door to a sex offender, but she want to walk through my house. And I'm asking her, well, who is this man over here? What is his name? And the one thing that she told me when she walked through was she told me, the landlord, that's who I'm speaking of, because some of you got to catch up, and I understand. But when she walked through, the one thing that she did tell me was that he worked right across the street over there at the chicken house. She told me that. But she said she didn't know his name, but he lived on her property. But she want to walk through over here. No, I put an end to those walkthroughs. You can come walk through, but you can't walk through when you want to. You have to make an appointment to. You don't just do that. And then I had to finally break it down to her, and she left me alone. I said, look here, you don't own that house you live in. The mortgage company don't call you and tell you, well, we own it. We want to walk through. They don't tell you that. And when I told her that, she left me alone. See, because I stand up for me. That's what I got. I have to. If I don't stand up for me, see, I used to didn't. I'm telling you the truth. I used to didn't. Jackie, they used to twist me. So see, I go by Jacqueline, my name. Jacqueline is my name. You have a hard time pronouncing. I'm sorry. Just go do the best you can. I understand. It's difficult. But Jacqueline, don't say Jackie, because then you twist me. And people used to twist me. So now, you say Jackie, I answer, but you ain't gonna twist me. That's all I'm saying. Honey, whew, that man, I'll tell you. To use everything he could. In the end, I'm just gonna tell you this, because he's finally stopped following me. And I'm so grateful and thankful to be free of his gaze. He's no longer following me. And whether he listens to the podcast or not, I hope he grows. But as I began to grow and peace became my mainstay, I understood that no matter what he say, I have to be quiet. Because I remember getting that advice years ago. Honey, sometimes you just got to know when to be quiet. Love drives out hate, in other words. And as I began to make peace my mainstay, he began to use anything he could. He would reach into the past and say, well, you don't do it now, but you used to. Well, I say, well, I can't argue with the past. What do you want me to do? Well, it was something else to be mad about, and leave and go cheat. Just I'll be back and just be mad. And then finally, he needed an excuse to fight about, something to fight about. And so he took his medication, about 8 pills in the morning, 8 pills at night. I used to watch him take his pills for years, watch him do it himself. I need you to help me in the morning take my pills. I be rushing so much. Fine. I need you to give me my pills. Because, see, I was going to get the bottles. I need you to give me my pills. So when I try to give him the pills, no, you give me, I need you to give me my pills. I'm rushing, trying to give. So, see, all right. So I put the morning pills up here, the night pills down there. Everything went fine. One morning, one night, one morning, one night till, it was one morning or one night. He looked at those pills. He said, I don't take this pill this time of day. This ain't the one. I didn't tell you to give me this. What you trying to do? Kill me? I tell you what, I'm not a nurse. I don't have to take medication. I don't take no medicine. You've been doing fine on your own. You take your own medicine, because you ain't going to tell nobody that I'm trying to kill you, honey, with your pills. You take your own pills. I ain't no nurse. I didn't finish nursing school. I nurse on me. That's it. Just like I told you. I can manage me. I don't want to manage nobody. Just let me manage me, honey. And I can tell you how I manage me. I can tell you how I do so. I grow in God daily. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Any oppression, honey. I don't have no bad days, because I don't let nothing bring me down, and I remove myself from evildoers. That's why I'm over here by myself. Listen. Exactly. It's just God in me. And I'm so happy. It makes me want to shout, kick my heels up and shout. I'm telling you, honey, I want to shout, but what I do, I praise God, and been praising God in the middle of it as I went through it, as she walked through it. I'm telling you, honey, I just give God the glory. My baby doing fine. She living in a beautiful suite. God and blessed. God is blessed her, honey. She in a beautiful suite. Beautiful. That place is gorgeous. But to God be the glory for the whole GROW story. You are GROW. To God be the glory for the whole GROW story. You are greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. So love all over the world. God bless you, Canada. God bless you, Switzerland. God bless you, Germany. God bless you, Spain. God bless you, Russia. God bless you, China. God bless you, United States and the world. As the world turns, here we grow in God, rising each and every day by day, hour by hour, second by second, if you have to. Keep growing in God. It's a daily journey. God bless you as you grow.